Hi there. You're listening to The Source Perspective.
Today's topic, there is a bigger picture to life. Now, let's get into that. Because as soon as I started reading this title today, as we were ready to get into the podcast, I was like, but I don't mean in that way. I don't mean in the way that everybody always says there's a bigger picture to life, like some type of calling or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is pretty cliche.
It doesn't mean being selfless, and it doesn't mean not going after things you want, because part of the conversation and part of what we're going to be talking about is about getting what you want. So it's queued up. Jillian, any thoughts on the subject?
No, I kind of like what you just said.
Okay.
Is that how that
Yeah.
kind of triggers a kind of preconceived idea about what that might be?
Oh, it started to come to me the moment I said it. Like, I don't mean like this group says there's more to life, and this group says there's more to life. It's interesting because what we've learned since speaking with Source, we've learned that there is actually a purpose to life, and that purpose is not currently the status quo.
I like your angle there too, because you know what also just occurred to me when you were saying that is that everybody else has a different take on what that is.
Yeah.
And that is, it can be everything from somebody just not wanting to talk to another person over to entire wars being waged over their belief about what that bigger picture is. And
exactly.
How everybody's not on the same page. So that's interesting how everybody has a different take on what that is. And everybody is kind of believes that their perspective is correct.
Exactly.
Or accurate. Yeah.
Well, the other fun thing about this one is that it's going to be inspired by, or it is inspired by an upcoming Monday Momentum. And there was a line in that kind of got me started on this train of thought.
Was an impetus. Yeah.
That seeing what other people are getting.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a line in there that's like, if I see somebody with a relationship that I want, or if I see somebody with the amount of money I want, it means that I can get those things. I.e., it's an availability. It's something that is acquired, that can be acquired. Because a lot of people walk around saying, hey, I can't get something that I want, even though they're looking at 10 people around them that have the thing.
Yeah. So this kind of takes it to the next level.
But then when we started talking about bigger picture of life, all of a sudden it almost felt like it was inappropriate to say, oh, but I want that thing and I want that thing.
Yeah.
Because so many people believe that the purpose of life is something bigger than getting what you want.
Yeah. They almost renounce or they make it seem like that desire is inappropriate or isn't the bigger picture. They almost, what's the word? They almost, kind of shun it. They almost kind of push it away. They almost kind of belittle it or make it seem like it's trivial.
Yeah.
There's some bigger thing they're after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they almost kind of shut it down. I don't know. I can't find my vocabulary right now.
We've come to learn that one of the points of life is having a rich fun. There's a purpose. There's a broader purpose of life, and having a rich fun is the whole freaking point.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. And
because you know how Source always talks about how we work backwards when we're forgetting. It's kind of interesting how when people believe they're on a kind of holier than thou or enlightened path.
Yeah.
They almost go, there's no world of opposites, but in the world of opposites, it's almost a 180. Yeah. Almost like they believe that the higher thing is to not seek material things or